not so humble brag today because I got to talk to the First Still Done Fast friends today. I got to talk to everybody in First Still Done Fast Plus today. I got to talk to the ladies in the mastermind, the She Buys It mastermind. All right. So those are the different levels of people who are working with me and trying to get their deals done fast. And guys, I love Tuesdays because on Tuesdays, I get to hang out with all my friends virtually. Okay. And it's so much fun for me to see these people like start to come to life when they're getting these deals done. And I totally have to brag on Delilah. I just saw a video of her walking through an investment house on the beach in Hawaii. Like, I cannot wait to talk to her to figure out what all the details are on that one and see what she's got going on, how she found it, how she negotiated it, what the whole deal was on it. She's in First Still Done Fast, and I just want to know, like, how did we do this one? And one thing I want to tell you too is I spoke at Inman Connect in San Francisco a couple weeks ago, and I spoke to a bunch of real estate agents who said that they were not investing in houses because they didn't have the money. And that really opened my eyes to, even in the real estate industry, people think they need money to buy these houses. And I'm not, like, just because I like buying houses with owner financing and lease options, I'm not down on people who want to buy houses with cash or who want to go through bank financing or who want to do the regular real estate route. Like, I'm not going to completely, like, dog them out unless they tell me that is the only way to invest. That's when I get a little bee in my bonnet about it. All right. So let's just set the record straight right here, right now. If you're investing in real estate in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I love it. I am super proud of you. And I want to put my whole team behind you to support that. All right. Because I talked to a lady yesterday who's also in Hawaii. And she was like, you know what? I've been buying houses the regular way. I've been putting 20% down. And I talked to a bank a couple weeks, months ago, and they told me that basically I could buy 4 more houses with bank financing. And I was like, oh my gosh, do not put a limit on me. All right. Do not tell me that the ceiling is right here because I know the sky is the limit. All right. And she was coming to me because she knew there was other ways to buy real estate than for somebody at some bank to tell you when you had enough. That's why she was coming to me. All right. That's why she joined First Still Done Fast Plus, so that she could figure out a way to buy houses without banks. So if you're in a position right now where you've been buying houses and you've been buying them with banks, or you bought a house, you've done some lease options, you've done some wholesaling, you've done some regular real estate, you've done some bank stuff, and now you're just ready to figure out another way to have like another tool in your tool belt just to add more properties or bigger properties or to leverage the properties you already have to then go bigger and to scale. Like, I'm good with all of it. As long as you're actively investing in real estate, or heck, if you want to passively invest in real estate, I'm going to start my own little database of people who have 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 that they want to invest, but they don't want to learn how to do it themselves. They just want to passively invest. Because I'm telling you, every day, definitely every week, maybe not every day, but every week I talk to somebody who has a really sweet ass deal. And whether it's a cash deal, whether it's an apartment deal, whether it's a land deal, whether it's a house deal, whether it's a lease option, like, I get so many deals flowing through my inbox. And in the past, I've just been kind of like passing them off and ignoring them. But I realized last week that I could be matchmaking all these people. I'm already getting tons of deals flowing through my life. I'm getting tons of people with money, big money, who don't even want to do a VIP day with me. They don't even want to learn. They just want me to kind of give my seal of approval and let them buy the properties that I'm already floating through. All right, so I'm going to start doing that. So if you got some leads on houses, go ahead. Send them on in. We're working on building a database right now. If you got some money and you don't want to learn and you don't want to go through all the stuff that I've gone through to learn all this stuff, you just want to passively invest, let me know it. Send me a message. I'm going to start a database of who's got what deal and who's got what money and put them together and make it happen, baby. But anyway, that's off topic. So I wanted to brag on Delilah because she's bought, and I don't know how she's bought this house. I don't know if it was a lease option. I don't know if she's using bank financing. I don't know if it's owner financing. I don't know. I just know that she got a house under contract, and I am super proud of her. Because that was her goal. She wanted to get a deal done fast. She wanted to be a real estate investor, and now she has a house on the beachfront in Hawaii under contract. And while I've been talking to you, I see that she sent me a message so that she and I can get together and talk about what's going on. If you're doing owner financing, awesome. If you're doing lease options, awesome. If you're doing bank financing, call me. We can work on that. But it's cool. Sometimes bank financing just helps everybody. It makes it go smoother, whatever. All good. I'm still super duper proud of Delilah. Also, while we've been talking on this video, I've gotten another message from Sheila. Sheila is in Washington State, and Sheila's been with me for a couple months. I love Sheila because Sheila found me and said, hey, I want to read your book and see if you're full of shit. So she ordered my book, she read my book, and then she was like, all right, and you've been talking to me on Facebook a lot since I ordered the book. You've been emailing me. How about I try this 10 days to 10K thing? So she got the 10 days to 10K, and she was like, just testing the water just to see if, some of my little tactics would work. And sure enough, they started working. So then she was back in First Deal Done Fast, and she's getting deals done. Sheila's gone on 2 weekend trips where she went out camping, glamping, hiking. I don't know. Somehow she didn't have phone service. And for 2 Mondays in a row, she has been posting in First Deal Done Fast that when she got back to cell phone service, she had another house under contract. Y'all, she's gotten 2 houses, I think 2, maybe even 3 houses under contract in the last 2 weeks. And both of those, she's going to wholesale. Because for one reason or another, either she's, decided that she just wants to get her money and run, or she's decided that there's not going to be enough monthly cash flow to keep them, or I don't know, because she's also been sending me messages while I've been talking to you. So I'll get on a call with her and figure out what she's got going on. Like, these ladies are blowing my mind in First Deal Done Fast, getting their deals done. Like, I'm just so excited for them. And I hope you are too. I've talked to the Mastermind ladies this morning. I talked to FDDF Plus this morning, and I've decided that we're going to need 2 groups because I've got a lot of agents, especially after I spoke at Inman last week. I've got a lot of agents that are coming to me and saying, Whitney, I need help. I need to be making offers on these houses. I need to be, getting my commissions and closing these deals and doing that thing, but I want to get away from chasing the clear to close all the time. I want to get away from living commission to commission to commission. I want to build up some residual. So I've got a bunch of agents that need help from the agent's perspective. And then I've got a bunch of people who are saying, you know what? I don't even want a license. I don't want to deal with that crap. I don't want to deal with those fees. I don't want to deal with that continuing education. I just want to invest. So what I'm going to do is I sold the last seat to FDDF Plus yesterday. All right. But what I've decided is to kind of break it apart. Instead of having one group of 8 people, I'm going to have an agent group and a non-agent group. That way on our weekly calls, I can really dig down deep, especially with the agents, to make sure that they're disclosing properly, but to also make sure that they're making offers properly so that they can start creating some passive income and not need that clear to close as bad as they do now to be able to make their house payment. And then the other group, it's all going to be in FDDF Plus, all right? So if you're wanting to get into FDDF Plus, I did sell the last seat. I've been telling you for weeks that we're going to get it closed. And what I've decided is to keep going with the agents and open up a FDDF Plus for real estate agents. All right. So if you're not an agent, It's fine. We can still talk about you getting deals done. If you are an agent, serious, honest to goodness, I don't know how many more I'm going to take, maybe 3, because I want to keep these group calls small. All right. Today was awesome. We had 7 people on the group call. I had 2 people missing. So the group coaching, if everybody was there, 9 people in, it's 8 people plus me. So now I'm going to be working on First Field and Fast Plus, FDDF Plus for agents. If you're not an agent, you can go into FDDF Plus. If you are an agent, you'll be in FDDF Plus agents. All right. And that's because there's just some things that's going on in investing that agents need to know about, but that non-agents don't really need to, I don't want to say waste their time learning about, because it's all good education, but that they just don't care about because they don't need to know about these disclosures. It's all good stuff. All super good stuff. And I'll tell you, one of my agents in FDDF Plus, who is in Orlando, she has sent out 540 offers in 2 weeks. She said that it took her about 4 hours and 2 days, so 8 total hours, and she sent out 540 offers in the last 2 weeks. She's got one appointment that she's going to look at today, so I can't wait to hear back from her to find out how it went, if she got under contract, what the deal is going to be, and I mean, all sorts of good stuff. I have another agent in New Mexico who also took this weekend off to go on a summer family vacation and came back. She's got 2 appointments to talk to 2 sellers today. And both of these agents that I just mentioned, they don't use their license, all right? They've got a license, but neither one of them really wants to chase that clear to close anymore. They want to know, and we talked about this on our call this morning, like in continuing education in Tennessee, I took the continuing education. I helped write a course on continuing education for real estate agents in Tennessee. And there is a whole section on creative financing in the required continuing education. There's a whole section on it. I know in Tennessee because I helped write it. And so when I took my continuing education in May to keep my license, or to renew my license, to reestablish my license, because I retired it for like a hot second. It was a terrible idea. But anyway, got it back. And it took me 2 tries to pass the creative financing. And my husband, Jason, when I told him, he was like, don't tell anybody. I mean, you're this creative financing expert. Don't tell anybody that it took you 2 tries to pass the continuing education portion of creative finance. And I was like, no, I'm going to tell everybody, because the words that they used in the continuing education, because I couldn't take the same continuing education that I wrote because that was a conflict of interest, I had to take somebody else's continuing education. But the words that they wrote, the words that they used, the examples that they gave, it didn't make any sense. It was too difficult to understand. And I am a creative financing expert. I know how to do creative financing. I completely understand options, lease options, owner financing, seller carrybacks. Like, I got it. I do it. That's how I make my living. But the reason agents don't specialize in this, like I've chosen to specialize in it, is because the continuing education is confusing. It confused me. I know it's confusing. I had to take it twice because I didn't understand it. And I teach this. I live this. And I still didn't get it. I still had to take it twice. So I'll tell everybody and anybody. Real estate agents are supposed to understand and be able to implement creative financing as easily as they implement bank closings and regular real estate. They should be able to do creative financing just as easily, just as fluidly, just as beautifully as they do chasing that clear to close, but it's just confusing. And I have a very special way of making it not confusing, making it useful, and real estate agents need to have this in their tool belt, because I would put it up against any other agent in town. If I walk in on a listing appointment and I make a cash offer, just like a wholesaler would, which is what I talked about at Inman, and real estate agents a lot of times think wholesaling or wholesalers, they think it's a bad word. It's not. Guys, come on. We're all trying to help sellers get rid of properties. All right? Don't get your panties in a wad. But I can come in on a listing appointment if I wanted to be a regular real estate agent. I'm the broker for Whitney Buys Houses. Hey, y'all. I'm Whitney Nicely. But I could come in. I could give the cash offer like a wholesaler. I could give payment terms like an investor. I could give a listing offer. I actually give 2 payment term offers. But most agents are going to come in. All they can do is list the house. They're one-trick ponies. So I help agents see the full picture and make 4 offers every time they look at a house. And that's why I'm going to create the FDDF Plus just for agents section. It'll be all the same stuff that you're getting in regular FDDF Plus. Group calls, one-on-one calls. You can come to one of my workshops. Oh, and that's what we're talking about for $40,000. You definitely need to make an extra $40,000. And I talked to a gentleman and his wife today, about 30 minutes ago, and they said that they have added an extra $40,000 to their bottom line this month in July by putting a beach house up for B&B. Bed and breakfast strategy. So they already had the house and they put it up on websites, Airbnb, VRBO, HomeAway, all those things, and they've added an extra $40,000 to their bottom line. And you're going to find out about that if you're in FDDF Plus and you attend the October W3. The workshop in October is going to be in Albuquerque, and we are focusing in on short-term rentals, vacation rentals, overnight rentals, Airbnbs, VRBOs, HomeAways, whatever you want to call them. That's going to be the topic. And only the people in FDDF Plus will have an invitation to join us in Albuquerque. It's going to be amazing, and our seats are almost full on that. I will only take 8 people because, and that's what I told the lady I was talking to yesterday that joined FDDF Plus from Hawaii. She was like, so how many people come to these events and how many people are on these group calls? And I said, well, the group calls will be no more than 9 people. Every week, 9 people can come together. We'll celebrate our wins. We will celebrate our losses because that's just one door closing and another one opening. We celebrate no's. We celebrate yeses. We celebrate closings. We celebrate crazy sellers. We celebrate everything in FDDF Plus, but we also get deals done. We encourage each other. We ask questions. The group calls are really group calls. I love for the people in the group, on the group calls, to step up and say, oh, I have experience with that. I can help you with this. I learned about that. I just learned about this. I tried that. And that's what it's about. It's truly a group learning experience. Also in FDDF Plus, though, you and I will talk on speed coaching calls every week so that you will get Whitney in your pocket to help you strategize and get these deals done. You will have a team and you will have me to get these deals done. You'll also spend 3 days with me if you sign up today for the agent side, or tomorrow. I have a call tomorrow too. But anyway, send me a message if you want to know more about FDDF Plus. But whoever signs up between now and October, it's October 3rd, 4th, and 5th, until we get all 8 seats full, we were going to be talking about Airbnbs and how you can add $40,000 or more to your bottom line, to your profit, not just your gross, but your net. Your net, guys. Most gurus, most people that teach real estate, they don't ever talk about your net income. They always have these great big glossy gross incomes. We're talking net here, guys. Add $40,000 net by Airbnb in your properties. It's going to be amazing, totally amazing, and it comes with FDDF Plus. If you have any questions, let me know. Send me a message. I'd love to help you. If you are wanting more information either about FDDF Plus or regular First Deal Done Fast or one-on-one or a VIP day or anything else that I kind of mentioned in here, send me a message. I'll help you. If you're in First Deal Done Fast or FDDF Plus already, mwah, I'm super proud of you. You guys amaze me every single week. From Delilah getting the beach house in Hawaii, Sheila getting 2 properties while she's on vacation, Daisy getting 2 appointments while she's on vacation, Maria sending out 540 offers in 2 weeks. Like, guys, that is mind-blowing. That is amazing. That is super good stuff. And I'm so proud of all of you. Go get it, guys. Y'all let me know if you have any questions. See you later.